Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Power Boom, and we're looking at Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Ah man, I gotta tell you guys, this is, yeah, I get such a nostalgia boost looking at this game. This was one of my favourite games growing up as a kid, you know, and I'm sure most of you guys are watching this probably thinking, you know, the same thing, or hey, if you're actually really new to this and, you know, this is your thing, then I think you're gonna really enjoy this. I'm going to get this started. I don't want to sit here and talk your ear off too much, so yeah, come on, get moving. I am kind of fresh to this, so this is yeah, I've only done like a couple of takes, so I'm
searching for the answers that
still trying to keep time going.
My fathers' fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village.
Anyone in his anime?
We'll attack it.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This
Probably should have said hentai. You gotta admit that that's a lot of boob to be showing.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? Jak, I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, The two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go, Misty Island.
That's right. And then
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
look, old man. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Poor Dax.
Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Yeah, go Jack.
Brave adventurer, at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there! Before I turn you both into ferns!
Alright, now we really start. Okay, how many of you, like, play this again, you think, oh yeah, I get that, like all the little hidden jokes that probably would have slipped past you as a kid.
Communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
If you're really new to this game, I'm just going to do a very quick controller run through. So X is jump, double X, double jump, square, punch, circle, that, you know, Crash Bandicoot, spin, whatever. Triangle is to zoom in and look around. Okay, now I'm not going to be talking a great deal through this one. I'm going to try and keep the jabbering to a minimum, because you'll see why.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Cool. Ah, damn it. Alright guys, I'm going to do one quick thing before we continue. I don't know why, I just can't stand the camera angle. I like to be, you know, pushing left and it goes to the right. Yeah. Hey, that's why that option's there. You gotta, you know, you gotta have a choice.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grab zoomer.
Yep, and to make it clear, I am going for 100% for this game. So it's a bit of a walkthrough as well as a playthrough as well. So I'm just
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the workers must have captured them all.
now with every one of these reddish metal boxes for the flies, if you listen really closely when you play, you can hear that buzzing sound. That's your clue. The thing is, if you don't walk by if you're too far away, you're not going to hear it, especially when you're in the middle of, you know, running around, etc. This is just for the new people, guys. You know, if I'm sure most of you have played this before, finished it, you're probably just waiting for, you know, the moment I get to a spot where you think, oh, that's where I missed it, you know. Anyway, jump down here where I've come through. There's 6 precursor orbs. Definitely want those. That's probably the one spot in this on Geyser Rock where you'll probably like miss them. You'll think, oh, where are they? You know.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Yeah, so you can see what I mean. They talk you through it. You know, they walk you through most of what you will ever need to know in the game.
How each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time.
Get up there.
Power.
Yeah.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Come to this blue geyser over here.
It's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a
Eco vent.
charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yeah, so you get about 20 seconds each time you touch it, and it fills up for the eco vent. Now, to get 100% in this game, you have to collect all the precursor orbs, all the power cells,
Energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
and all the scout flies. Sorry, I just thought I'd let him talk. Here we go again.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Cool. Right here, L1, and you're going to want to hit square. He basically does like a jumping uppercut, or, you know, fist pump, whatever you want to call it. So, but you need
Then jump again in the air to reach
double jump.
higher ledges.
Right there, you would have gotten all 50 of the precursor orbs, and the last power cell for the island. They would make 4. And if you're not sure if you got everything, go to your start menu. Just check your menus in here, like X your orbs, power cells for square, triangles the scout flies. Yeah. So that, you know, that always makes it easier. I check it from time to time. You know, even though I've played a few times, I've finished it. I mean, you got to check. If you're really going for 100%, you got to check.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
God, he's such a grouch, eh? He'd like to just shove that stick up his backside. Or the log. That'd probably be more painful. Okay, Kira in here below. That sounds good too. You don't have to talk to her. She'll basically just reiterate, oh, you got to get 20 power cells to charge up the zoomer. And in fact, that cutscene will pop up in a second. Now we're entering Sandover Village. I always get that name mixed up. I always think it's like Sandy Village or something. But it's not a big deal. I don't think to remember that. Right, so this is basically the village. Okay, there's a few characters here you talk to. You get more power cells. You know, in here is Zamir, so we'll just come in here. Actually, Okay, no, we'll leave it there. It's alright, we will come back, we will talk to him in the next playthrough. Alright guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed that. Hope I gave you a bit of information if you're a new player. If you're an old one, don't worry about it, we'll definitely get into the good stuff as we keep going through. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, thank you.